two, two, 1, 2, 1.
JFK Stadium in Philadelphia, capacity 90,000. Wembley Stadium in London, capacity 72,000. When tomorrow's 17-hour fundraising concert starts, sellout crowds in the stadiums will be joined by a television audience of perhaps 1.5 billion people around the world. It could be the most watched one-day event in history. Many of the biggest names in rock music, but tomorrow's show dwarfs earlier efforts. The planning required to pull it off is remarkable. 16 satellites will transmit Live Aid to as many as 500 million TV sets and even more radios around the world. Almost all those involved are working for nothing.
I mean, it sounds simplistic, it sounds almost sanctimonious. It happens to be the reality. Give me $1, and I swear to you that that $1 will translate into direct food into somebody's mouth, or medicine that'll keep them alive, or shelter that'll keep them warm.
With many top acts standing by backstage ready for action. Some of them that we talked with backstage feel grateful to be part of this awesome happening.
Well, I don't know, an important move for ourselves. It's just important to try to raise money for people to get something to eat, isn't it? That's the idea here.
There's all these different artists here, all these different musicians here. There's a lot of different, there's a lot of spirits here. It's great. And it makes it different, it makes it special.
We're absolutely delighted to be here, of course, you know. As you know, there's only 2 heavy metal acts performing today, ourselves and Sabbath with Ozzy. And it's fabulous. It's great.
The crowd is so nice. This town is so hot. I mean, not literally also, but they're just so warm and wonderful. It was great. It's fun out there.
Today is to try to inspire people and to try and move them, try to get them to think, at best.
Do you think that then we will try and ask them to take a risk, and what's that risk?
Well, I have trouble talking about them. It's going to mean all of us. I mean, you know, they're the young ones, they're the new ones, but we're all going to have to take the risk with them. Oh, whatever the risk is. I mean, whatever it means. We're going to need more than a movement. We're going to need a crusade.
I'm very proud to be here, actually, because it is hard to find ways to engage in these kind of humanitarian efforts in a non-cynical way and just feel open and apart about it. And I admire the rock and roll for their ability to express themselves. Thank you.
And I've been recording now for 19 years, and I don't think I've ever really been involved in anything that I've been so enthusiastic about, a one-off thing like this, you know.
As the sun came up, the anticipation and adrenaline of the crowd began to build. This is supposed to be the concert of concerts.